Hello friends, I am in Los Angeles, California, and it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Morning here actually. It's about 9:15, 9:30, and this is about fighting. It's just become, I guess, my video log or vlog. I haven't been talking about fights on this particular show. We've been talking a lot more about sort of the adventures of traveling around and the adventures of starting our own YouTube channel and the stuff we're going to do. And so I'm in LA. It's an interesting one this week. So I was coming to LA for kind of some work stuff. A couple of meetings, sponsorship kind of stuff. Hey guys, what's up? And so I thought, while I'm out here, I came in Monday night. I thought, while I'm out in LA, I'll just try to hook up some chats and some sit downs and some interviews and maybe a brunch and kind of shoot it on and stream it on the channel. So, I booked the flight, sent a few messages. Hey, I'm going to be in LA Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's set up some stuff. So, of course, my buddy Brendan Schaub, who's like the greatest cat, he right away was like, dude, while you're in town, come on my show. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do Brendan's show on Thursday. Maybe I'll try to do a little thing here from it. This is the pool. The pool is quite impressive. The parking lot near the pool, less so. But the view over here is very nice. So so Brendan was like, while you're in town, come on my show. So I'm like, great, I'll go do the work I got to do. And either Tuesday or Thursday, we'll do Brendan's show. And then kind of quickly booked it. And on the way down, I'm like, I'll set up some, big brown breakdown, exactly. I'll set up some sit-downs and some chats. So I messaged a few people that I knew would be interested. Boss Rutan, Josh Barnett, Dan Cormier, Tony Ferguson, and most people were like, well, dude, Tuesday's the 4th of July, because I'm Canadian, and we don't even know how big a deal that is, right? The 4th of July to Americans is way bigger than Canada Day to Canadians. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just take the 4th of July off and chill by the pool. But then even by then, Wednesday, Barnett and Boss and people like that are like, dude, I'm going to Vegas right away. Yeah, the view here is pretty sick. The pool is so nice. I'm going to go in it later. So everybody's going to Vegas. So I'm like, well, I got to be here Wednesday for work. And then Thursday, I'm going to do Brendan's show, which is, thanks Dylan. Thursday I'm going to do Brendan's show, which is super fun. Not just because, I like Brendan and stuff, but we kind of squeeze different stuff out of each other's brains. So then I figured, I should go to Vegas, right? But who has money to just jump on planes and do stuff like that when they're self-employed? But my buddy Evan Boris is cornering Elias Theodoro on Friday, and he has a spare bed because cornermen get a hotel room, and he's got a spare bed. So Evan's like, just come down to Vegas. So I'm like, well, then it's a plane ticket. And I reached out to a couple of friends. So Extreme Couture Toronto, they're like old family. I've trained there for all of my fights just about. And Billy, the boxing coach, is like one of my closest friends and coaches ever. So Extreme Couture is having their 9th anniversary party. And they're like, hey, when you go on Brendan's show, if you feel like wearing our shirt, that'd be great. And if you could mention that we're doing our 9th anniversary. I mean, they've been around for 9 years. I was there on day 1, so I'm super excited. So if anyone's in Toronto, go to Extreme Couture's 9th anniversary party this weekend. So they're going to help with offset a couple of the costs, and then Hayabusa is looking at helping offset a couple of the costs for me as well. So all of a sudden, we're in LA, and it's getting a little frustrating. All these people are like, oh, I'd love to sit down with you, but I won't be there. Well, we'll just do the business we got to do. We'll go see our pal Brendan and do that, and then we will figure out how to find answers. And the answer was, get to Las Vegas. Then the new question was, do you have the money to just go to Las Vegas whenever you want? So the new answer was, find some partners that will help you, like Hayabusa and Extreme Couture, and then set those interviews up there. Also, this gives me a chance to kind of practice my walk and talk. That's a skill, I think. And it's one I don't necessarily have, if you notice that everything's a little shaky. So if anyone has any ideas, so I've reached out again, since I'm going to be in Vegas. I've reached out to Josh Barnett. I want to sit down and talk some fighting and philosophy. Somebody, Diaz, asked, are you going to do Big Brown's breakdown? Yes, I am. Thursday. Thursday, I'm doing Brendan's show. Friday, we're going to get on a plane. and we're gonna go. And at least Saturday, we'll try to get Josh Barnett and Boss Rutan Saturday morning and hang out. And we'll find some other ones to do. We'll find some other good streams and sit-downs to do. I don't like to call them interviews even, because who the fuck wants to interview somebody or be interviewed by somebody? Hang out, chat, shoot the shit, you know? Robin, do you train in the gi? I do sometimes. I just did last week at Balance MMA in Toronto. But yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to like give you guys the little overview, show you this hotel. If you do follow me on Periscope, sometimes it's like just quick 2-3 minute pop-ups. I pop up on Periscope. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'm Robin Black MMA on Instagram, I'll put little short things all day there. But it's really fun. It's cool. We're in LA, and it's the 4th of July, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Should we get drunk by this pool today? I mean, it's kind of a day off, right? But I also got to get ready. I got 3 breakdowns for Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. I got to do 3 breakdowns for that. We've started. The process has started. It's an interesting one, though, because, you know, the audience, so this is for TSN, and TSN's like, you know, the biggest sports show in Canada ever, the biggest sports network. So the audience could have just come from a football game, you know? The audience might have just come from a hockey game and have just a moderate knowledge or love of fighting. So I've got to find the way to make it interesting to you guys and interesting to somebody who has just, you know, come over from Canadian football games. So that's an interesting challenge, and it's one I'm really embracing and really digging. But I got to do those McGregor ones, and so I'm going to work on that a little bit from the pool. I will probably pop up on here again. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do an Ask Robin Black here from the pool today. Maybe in an hour. I've got a bunch of questions. So we will come back here an hour or less. I'll set up a little tripod, and we will do an Ask Robin Black from here. Maybe they'll serve me a cocktail while we're at it. I mean, it's a day off, right? Yeah, so I guess the long and the short of it for me is, honestly, this morning I was a little bit bummed out. I was like, God, nobody's here. You know, I'm here. Brendan, it was kind enough to ask me. So that is worth, you know, staying an extra day over what I got to do here. But I'm always like, I want to do more. I want to bring in more stuff. I want to do more of these cool sit-downs and pick people's brains and share it with you guys. So I was a little bit, you know, moderately bummed about it. And all you got to do when that's the case is just fucking find answers. Answer number 1 was go to Vegas. Then there was a problem. Do I have the money to spend on a flight and a hotel? And then the answer was, well, you got friends there. Let's see who's got a bed. And Evan was good enough to offer his spare bed. And then, well, the flight, you want to just, you know, you just find answers. You just got to find answers. And once you do, you get yourself a little more jazzed up again, and you're excited to get going. So that's that. So yeah, watch for me here this week. Today's Tuesday. If there's any more work today, it will be one Ask Robin Black, and I'll invite you to a party if we have one. Wednesday, I've got meetings. I don't know how much of that I can shoot. Thursday will be on Brendan's show. And then Thursday night, we will go to Las Vegas, and we will catch some sit-downs with as many people as we can possibly get a hold of. And I'll put it all here. And please don't forget to go to Extreme Couture's 9th anniversary party. Check out Hayabusa'Fightwear.com and follow me on Instagram, Robin Black MMA, and on Periscope as well. And if you really want to support us, go check it out, patreon.com/Robin Black. People are crowdfunding us, and it helps a great deal. Thank you guys for hanging with me, and it's been really fun. How's my walk and talk? Love you guys.